Now to Imo State, where the House of Assembly complex experienced some serious pandemonium today due to sporadic gunshots fired by unknown gunmen. The Speaker was also whisked away by his security details. The shooting came at a time the State House of Assembly suspended 6 members over what it termed unparliamentary conduct. 4 lawmakers of the All Progressives Congress and 2 members of the opposition People's Democratic Party were affected. Well, let's talk to Frank Ogboma, who represents Oguta State constituency at the Imo State House of Assembly. Thank you for talking to us at this time. Mr. Ogboma, quickly talk us through what transpired earlier today at plenary.
Thank you for having me. Just like you narrated what transpired on the floor of the House today. Unfortunately, we attended plenary to witness the suspension of our colleagues. And for some people, it didn't go down well with them. And I think because I was right inside the chambers, I can't exactly say who is responsible for the shooting. I was at the plenary when the whole incident took place, and I am not a spirit and do not want to believe in hearsay. I'm a lawyer, I don't count hearsay.
You're saying the shots were fired outside the complex and you were inside?
Outside the complex while we were still at the chambers. You know, we came out to hear there was a gunshot. While in the chambers, you won't even hear anything. But when the plenary was through, and we came out and it was reported that, there is gunshot, there were gunshots here, and we demanded to know who. Yes, everybody was scared for his and her life. So I wouldn't tell you that specifically this person was involved or this is person shooting.
So Mr. Ogboma, let's talk about what you witnessed. You were inside the complex at plenary, and we were told that the Speaker had suspended 6 of your colleagues for what he called unparliamentary conduct. What exactly does this mean?
Well, I will be quick to answer because I represented about 4 lawmakers at the 8th Assembly in court, challenging the issue of their suspension, which was also tagged unparliamentary conduct. And today I'm in the House, and I witnessed the Speaker made the publication at the plenary and went straight for the suspension of these colleagues of mine. Yes, it's so painful. The unparliamentary conduct was not defined, it was not explained. For me, I have requested to know the unparliamentary conduct these colleagues of mine exhibited, and they have promised to make known those conducts. So we are waiting. We are waiting.
The Speaker did mention that this suspension was a decision of an executive meeting. Which meeting really was he referring to?
Now, usually, he made reference to an executive section. Usually, before plenary, there is always an executive session where just only the honorable members converge and discuss some pertinent issues. Yes, they could also take some decisions in an executive section. But then, yes, he made reference to an executive session, and that is where the decision was taken.
Were you at this particular session?
Not everyone was at the executive section.
Were you at this particular session?
I wasn't there. I wasn't there.
All right, Mr. Obama, it's a good place to leave it. Frank Obama represents Ogota State constituency in Imo State. Thank you for talking to us on the news.
Thank you.